The following is a presentation of the Automotive Retailers Association of British Columbia.
I'd like to now, I should say we would like now to recognize, I was going to say a person, I'll say it out loud, David Cant, for his years of dedicated service. Since 1996, David has continuously been re-elected until we finally forced him out. Not long ago, I'm just kidding. I have to tell you a story. In 1996, I was president, and we had a gentleman by the name of Bob Clark who was the executive director. We had a lady for about a year, maybe 2 years, on loan to us. She was the accountant of budget car sales. She did a terrific job, but she retired and left. We were floundering for a while, and David Cant came in. Bob Clark and I sat across the table, David Cant's first meeting, and he started asking these tough questions. Bob looked at me, and I looked at Bob like, really? What are these questions? Like, you know, how much money you got? Questions like that. How much money you have in a bank? What's our deficit? Do we have a deficit? Anyway, it's been, this has been quite an experience, and I just want Randy to stay up here because Randy has served a long time with David Cant. So Randy, would you please just say a few words? Thank you, Randy, very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ed. First of all, Ed, I think we have to be very grateful that David remembered that the AGM was this weekend and not next. That's a little bit of an inside thing here because last year, unfortunately, David forgot what weekend the AGM was on and he wasn't available for us. But anyway, David, when I heard that you were resigning your position as Secretary-Treasurer for the Association, I felt a little bit like the bride abandoned at the altar. It was, you know, we spent so much time together on that board. You were always the voice of reason. You brought a level of professionalism to our association, and I was, as I say, sitting on that board for a lot of years prior to you coming on board, but when you did, it elevated the professionalism of our association to a level that took us to places that we really would not be today if you hadn't have done that. The Craftsman Group, Hatswell family, have to be so proud of you and have to have recognized that they got a big chunk of gold when they found you to act in the capacity you are with them. You are truly a professional, a gentleman, and I would like to ask you to come up here now to accept the award that we have to present you with. David, please come forward.
First of all, I would like to thank the board for even considering me for such an honor. I think the person that really is taking something away from this is me. There's not many opportunities one gets in their career to be able to share the time with people that are so full of passion about their industry, that care that they're prepared to give up their time and their free time to step up, to represent their industry. They have the ability to see what the future can be about. And the fact that we have an ARA that is the strongest association in this country, probably in North America, that represents an industry like we have here, regardless of how ICBC's influenced the fact that we've done it, it's about the people and about the passion you bring from your jobs, from your businesses, and contribute that time to an association for the betterment of everybody. And if you ever get an opportunity to be able to contribute, you deserve it to yourself, to give yourself a chance to enjoy the pleasure I've had. So I can only thank everybody here for the pleasure that you've given me to have the opportunity to serve you.
That bag is full of apples.
We were actually,